You know, whenever I have an historical question to ask, I think of Burt Folsom, the presidential historian extraordinaire, very nice guy, too brilliant guy. And whether, you know, Burt, you remember a time as we look at Indianapolis from Carrier Air Conditioning and this remarkable development where 1,000 jobs are saved simply on the intervention of a president-elect. Now, many are picking apart through that and saying, yeah, but other jobs are going to Mexico regardless. Still, these 1,000 jobs are not. Have we ever seen a president-elect doing this sort of stuff? Ever?
Not in the business realm, Neil. Now, we've had presidents who made an impact in their interim period between election and being inaugurated. I mean, Abraham Lincoln, we had South Carolina and other states secede. Reagan made a difference in Iran.
But that wasn't. But Lincoln didn't. He couldn't intervene to stop that. It was all this was going on while he in that interim between his election and inauguration, which I believe it was in March in those days, right? Yeah.
Trump is making a difference before he's even inaugurated, and this is unprecedented. He's the only strictly businessman ever to be elected as president, and he's putting those talents to effect to try to bring Carrier and keep Ford into Kentucky and we haven't seen this before. In the case of Carrier, Carrier was really got its start in the 1920s. It existed before the 20s, but the tax cuts of the 1920s are what got Carrier going in the air conditioning business when it was supplying air conditioners to movie theaters.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. See, Burt, it never fails. I always learn something from him. Then flip it around. I've heard some people say it's unseemly for a president, let alone a president-elect, to do this, and that if you do it for one, you have to do it for all. My reaction would be, then do it for all. If it can save jobs, do it. What do you think?
Exactly. See, part of this is that Trump's program is reducing income taxes and especially reducing the tax rates, reducing the corporate tax rates. We now have the highest corporate tax rate in the industrialized world. And if we can reduce that rate, we will keep more companies here. We will keep more American jobs here because we will encourage much more American expansion. And Trump is sending that message right away, and we're seeing the beginnings of the impact of that right away.
You know, some people worry about, I call it the Tony Soprano feel of it. The president-elect calls, and, you know, you're answering like Ralph Cramden, humana, humana, humana. You got to be careful. What do you make of that?
Well, obviously, the president doesn't want to get involved in crony capitalism. This is where it's not a victory for the United States. The idea here is that if we reduce tax rates and we reduce unnecessary regulations, we give incentives for entrepreneurs to expand. That's much different from giving federal aid to a company. As long as it's because we're increasing the atmosphere of freedom, it's a wonderful thing to have happen, and that looks like what is happening here.
Burt Folsom, always great, my friend. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Neil.